YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, and you guys, episode 8 of the Pokemon Omicron Nuzlocke playthrough. If you guys are super duper stoked and a member of the aDrive army, I need you guys to show your love on that like button down below. 1,500 likes, guys. I know we can do it. I'd be super stoked if you could. Previous episode on the screen in the annotation or in the description. Do not miss it as the Pidgeotos and Pidgeots fly above head. And we do have a question of the day today. Who is your favorite Psychic type Pokemon in the real Pokemon universe? We got Hoopa was just released, and of course we got Sunnyside on our team. So let me know what your favorite Psychic type Pokemon is. I'm actually really curious to hear what you have to say. I feel like I have to go with the homie Mew, the OG, man. I gotta go for Mew because Mew is awesome. So what we're gonna do here is, I was reading some of the comments as I always do, so make sure you guys leave comments because it is so incredibly important that you do, because I read them and it gives me ideas about things I might have missed. So someone told me I should have talked to this last police officer here, and he's gonna say, would you like to join the police club? We'll have you fight crime and all of that. It's tons of fun. Somehow I missed this guy in the last episode, so I'm gonna talk to him, and now I can talk to him for missions. Are you here to do a mission for the police club? We do have a mission for you. I'm afraid, however, it may prove difficult. Please return when you have obtained the diamond badge. So now we have a new little storyline going on as well. And I also did grab the Zangoose, guys, and renamed it to just Goose because I like the nickname Goose. And I've decided that, you know, static encounters, people giving me Pokemon and stuff like that, that does not count as our encounter for the route. So we will be able to use that Zangoose and the Bonsly and the egg as well if we want to. So that's the plan here now. Now I do have a lot of trainers that I have yet to face. So I'm going to take on some of these trainers, and I might do a little bit of speeding up here as well. So don't be too surprised. I think what I'm going to do is jump to a little bit of a grinding montage here for some of these trainers, and you guys will get to listen to some tweet tunes for the next few minutes or so while I just get through the rest of the trainers on this route, because it did seem a bit tedious and it's just like kind of boring. So let me just defeat these couple trainers here with some of these Pokemon, try to share some of the experience, and I'll be back in just about a minute or two, I guess. It shouldn't take too long. So I'll see you guys momentarily. Alright guys, so we are back. I believe I took down every one of the trainers, and here's the guy who says I'm the greatest fish in the world. I'm gonna destroy you. So we'll see how good he actually is. And the guy actually before him told me that if I defeat all the fishermen on this bridge, then I'll actually get the good rod. So that is actually why I went back and did this. Someone told me that that was gonna be the case. If I was able to defeat all the fishermen on this bridge, then I would get the good rod, and I felt it was worth it. So hope you guys didn't mind the grinding montage and the music. I don't know what music I'm necessarily gonna put to it yet, but it's in the description either way. So go check that out. Probably gonna be some MDK stuff. But I think we're ready to jump back into this commentary here after all that grinding there. And it is amazing how good Lukey really is. I don't even feel scared bringing in against water types. I mean, these are some of the worst water type Pokemon in the world, but I'm believing, and I have a lot, it leads me to believe that we're going to be facing a very tough opponent coming up, and that's why we had to do all this training and this grinding against all these trainers. So I'm a little bit concerned about that because I only have 5 people in my party, 5 pokes. I got an egg as well, and we're trying to get that thing to hatch. So I might at some point also try to get that thing close to hatching too by just running in circles, but we'll see because I really want to know what it's going to be sooner than later. But it looks like this is like the King Fisherman. I think I got all of them. I don't think I battled you yet. Okay, so I think I battled every single person. So this is the King Fisherman here. Come one, come all, the Fisherman's Challenge. Defeat every fisherman in this route and upgrade your old rod to a good rod. Amazing deal. Hey, wow, you did the challenge, and wow, you have the old rod. Would you like to exchange it for a good rod? Yes, I do want to exchange it. And I think that's it. There you are. Good luck with the fishing. Well, that was easy. So we didn't actually even have to battle anyone. But looks like this guy right here is going to battle us. So we'll see what he's going to do. It starts raining, which is a little bit scary. But what's my engineering degree good for if I can't build things with it? What does that mean? What is he going to have on his team? He's an engineer, though, Sebastian. And he's got a Magnemite. So that's a little bit scary because it is raining. So my overheat is not going to do a whole lot. I'm probably going to go for it anyway because I think it's probably going to kill. And it is just gonna knock out the Magnemite, but Magnemite's really scary actually for our team, so I hope that we don't have to face that. I actually just realized that we're gonna have to keep Rotom Heat here because we do have the I think that Proto guy is coming up, P07 whatever his name is, the gym leader, the mechanical, you know, gym leader, the robot. So he's got steel types if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna have to make sure we keep Lukey around here. We're gonna keep him as Rotom Heat form right now. This Clink's a little bit scary. I think we should just stay in and just overheat until it's fainted. I don't foresee that being an issue. It did just charge up, but the overheat's gonna knock him out. Was that a crit? No, it's just gonna knock him out, so we're good to go. Lukey put in the finest of work, and I'm trying to get my team relatively equal to around that, you know, 18 to 20 mark. Sunnyside is a little bit behind. I tried to grind it up a little bit there, but it was quite a challenge. We actually have some tall grass here, and I don't believe this is a new route. Let me just check our map here, but I believe this is a continuous route, and we're actually headed up to Nyasa town now. If you remember, I believe we started in Zaravar town, and we made our way to Superior City, then we went to Onega, and now to Fienga. So now we're headed up Route 307, which is this giant route here. Actually, 307, this looks like it's a new route. Did I just enter a new route? I just want to double check for, you know, capture reasons here. It looks like this is actually a brand new route, so we will be able to catch a new Pokemon here. I'm glad I double checked that. I think Invincible is a good lead. Let's grab the first Pokemon we encounter here, and I think I'm gonna head to the tall grass because I think that looks like there might be something fancy in there. So let's run around for a moment and see what we run into. Hopefully we'll run into something really cool that could be a great addition to our team. Maybe something that could take on steel types, which would be good. So the encounter is gonna be a Burmy, and it's a female Burmy. No. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna catch it anyway because it's a Burmy. But if you don't know, Shiny Mothim is perhaps one of my favorite Pokemon in the game. And if you don't know, when I started streaming, one of the Pokemon I really wanted to go for was indeed a Shiny Mothim. So what we did is we hatched Burmy eggs until we got a shiny, shiny Burmy. But the problem was, if you don't know, the gender split between Burmy, male and female is 50%. So 50% male, 50% female. Females evolve into the Pokemon Wormadam, whereas males evolve into Mothim, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. And the problem, it's got Bug Bite. How much is that gonna? Not too much. The problem here is I hatched, and if you've never hatched for a shiny, it typically can take anywhere from 1 minute to as many as 30 hours to hatch a shiny. It can take a really long time. And what happened was we hatched 5 female Burmies before hatching a male. So we hatched a total of 6 shiny Burmies to get our shiny Mothim, and it ended up being my mascot for a long time. Of course, it has shed skin, which is beautiful, so it actually does not have hidden ability. I don't know if hidden abilities are like mixed into this game, but I might just try to catch it from here. But so we hatched 5 female shiny Burmies before hatching our first male, so it took us 6 total, and it took a very long time. I estimate the entire hunt took me approximately, I would have to say about 45 to 55 hours of hatching eggs to get that shiny, and I still have it today. We got it back in early November, I would say. So it's become a very, very symbolic Pokemon for my streams. I have an emote on my Twitch stream, which, by the way, if you haven't ever checked out my Twitch stream and you like my, my Let's Plays here, definitely check it out, guys. It's always in the description, and I do stream pretty much every single day. We do live shiny hunting, playthroughs, Wi-Fi battles, team building, all sorts of stuff, and Twitch is really one of my primary focuses, and of course, it's going to just keep breaking out of these Great Balls and waste my Great Ball action here. I'm going to try to go for the Sleep Powder, I guess, one more time. Put it to sleep. Hopefully it doesn't shed skin first turn. I think it's a 30% chance to shed skin, and we're gonna miss the Sleep Powder. This is a disaster. You know what? I feel like I should just kill it because I hate Wormadam, but this game could get incredibly challenging at some point, and it might be good to have Wormadam because Wormadam can be a Steel type, it can be a Ground type, it can be a Grass type, so there's a lot of versatility with it. As much as I hate Wormadam, and I truly, with a passion, dislike Wormadam because of that scenario I just explained, I'm gonna catch the Burmy. We do successfully catch it. To shelter itself from cold wintry nights, it covers itself with its cloak made of twigs and leaves. And there's only one nickname for this thing. It is Damn it. Can I spell Wormadam? Yeah, we're gonna do Wormadam, like, damn it! Because I'm not a fan of Wormadam, and it goes up Wyatt's PC. I didn't even know we talked to him. So we're gonna get Burmy, which had it been a male, I would have instantly added it to our team. But unfortunately, that was not the case. It is a female. So I'm a little bit bummed about that. Now, I am gonna... Let's get Swiper some action here, because this is a rainy route, so Lukey isn't gonna be all that advantageous. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Swiper? You're pumped and raring to go. I love it. I love the enthusiasm there, bud. No trainers on this route so far, but there's a bug catcher, so I have the best Pokemon in the entire world, so he may just have that Mothma I was talking about. Bug catcher Eric is gonna send out a Letty buff. If you guys don't know, bug types are my absolute favorite type, and I would love to add a bug type to this team, but it's gotta be something I like. I'm not gonna add Wormadam to the team right now. I cannot stand Wormadam. It is just... It's a cool Pokemon, but its stats are really bad, and I just don't... Ooh, a Beedrill. Wow, look at that bad boy. So luckily for us, we do have Swiper out here, so I believe a Wing Attack is gonna destroy this thing. Oh, he lived it. He's very frail. He's gonna go for the Focus Energy, so no problems, because we do look like we outspeed, but this is some serious experience here for both Swiper and Sunnyside, since we are using the experience share to boost Sunnyside experience, so I do like that a lot. I love bug-type Pokemon, man. I think, if you guys missed my last LP, which was the Mono Bug Alpha Sapphire Let's Play, I think I'm gonna do another Mono Bug run at some point. Maybe when the next game comes out, the next Pokemon game. He's got a Scyther. My goodness. This is scary, man. Imagine if I had Scyther in that Safari Zone, and we found an Eviolite later on in the game. I think it would just wreck house. He's gonna, again, go for the Focus Energy, which is so scary. But I believe unless he quick attacks us, we're going to be able to knock this thing out, because Swiper is an absolute monster. That was an amazing trainer for experience. And you know what? I wasn't the most excited person in the world when we got Swiper. But Swiper, honestly, is becoming such a huge part of this team right now. And that's the thing I love about Nuzlocke and just playthroughs in general, is how you kind of learn these Pokemon. What is this guy doing? He's just kind of chilling there. I think it's a person. Ooh, a Deerling! I love Deerling. It's so cute. I would have loved to have a Deerling on this team. Shout out to Steve Magnitude, man. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I actually have a YouTube tag right here that says Magnitude right on it. I got it. I didn't buy it. I got it when we were at PAX East. Good heavens, look at the time. All right, I don't know if this is a Psychic type trainer, but I think Swiper is my best bet here either way. It's a cool trainer. Cool Trainer Max has a Purloin. So I guess it's not bad. It's level 19 too, so all that grinding was very important, guys, because our opponent's Pokemon are starting to catch up to where we're at, and because I only have one experience share for Sunnyside, this is going to be very, very interesting. Things I think are about to get a little bit more challenging on this playthrough, so I'm going to be playing it careful, I'm going to be playing it smart, and there's a chance that I might swap out. You know what, I really like our team though. There's not anything on the team that I really want to get rid of. Oh boy, so we're going to definitely have to switch out. I cannot stay in on a Pikachu, so that's a little bit scary. I do think that I can go into Dwayne, however, and I think Dwayne will be fine. I haven't used Dwayne in a while, and Dwayne is really our rock, guys. It is our rock. It holds us down, and it does amazing things. So I'm really looking forward to. I love this team, guys. I really do. I hope you guys are stoked on it as well. We got a lot of good diversity in the team. Nothing of like the same types over and over again. You know, a couple grass Pokemon, but other than that, I'm very excited to see what this egg hatches into. I don't know if it's randomized, but definitely don't spoil that for me, because that's gonna be really fun. I might try to hatch it early, like I mentioned on like I'll just like walk around a little bit and try to get this thing to hatch, because it could be a very important Pokemon on our team. And there is a Burmy, and Burmy is of course weak to rock, so I think we're free to rock throw. He doesn't get any grass moves at this point. He gets Bug Bite, Protect, and Rock Throw, I believe. And that just destroys the Burmy. That is phenomenal. If only it was a male Burmy, guys. I've always wanted to play through a game with Mothim. I'll have to do a mono bug of Platinum one day. I never finished my original one. But we got some more Headbutt trees. Unfortunately, I don't have Headbutt anymore. Feel the wrath of my fighting Pokemon! So we'll see what this guy's working with. He's got some fighting types. Luckily for us, we have Swiper, so I think we're okay. He's got a Tyrogue again. Level 9. Wait, I'm so confused. Is that a typo? Wait, why did we just go from all these Pokemon that were like level 19 and then this dude just randomly has a level 9 Tyrogue? I'm a little puzzled here. I don't know if that was supposed to be 19 and they like have a mistake in the game. That was weird. It should definitely not have been that low of a level. I have no idea where we're going. This is ridiculous. He's got Chatot. Ooh, level 17 Chatot, not too shabby. I like Chatot, especially with the addition of Boom Burst and Chatter. One of my favorite sets to run when Gen 6 first came out and Boom Burst was released was to run Boom Burst, Chatter, Substitute, and Encore. And between the Substitute and the Encore to basically Encore your opponents into boosting moves and things like that, you also were confusing them and then hitting them incredibly hard with Boom Burst, then having the ability to kind of, you know, double back and just sub up and stuff. I'm just gonna, as I say double back, I'm just gonna double back myself just to see if there was any items there. I figured it was worth it. And there's an Oddish too. All these cool Pokemon, man. I'm such a fan of Pokemon like this, and this is primarily the reason I did not want to randomize this game, because I wanted to find out and really experience the game as the designers made the game. You know, I made some small changes with the sprites and things like that, but I really wanted to enjoy this game for what it was supposed to be, which was, you know, with the specific Pokemon they decided to put on each route and things like that. I don't know, there's something cool about the authenticity of that. So, ooh, look at that thing, it's a Tranquil. If you have never seen a shiny Tranquil, guys, it is, in my opinion, one of the coolest shinies. It's got this really, really cool green coloring to it. And I believe that's a rare encounter, because I'm surprised that we found that. I love Momentum. I love to engineer. I love this bakery. I love this Blogosphere. Is that supposed to be like a little poem there? That was pretty neat. Got a little engineer Raymond here. We're probably gonna have to switch. He is gonna have a Magnemite, so we are indeed gonna want to switch out here. There's not any chance I'm standing on Magnemite. Now, unluckily for, I guess Dwayne is actually a phenomenal switch-in, because I don't believe Magnemite's going to have any really good steel moves at this point. He's going to go for Thunder Shock, so we're going to be able to destroy this thing with Magnitudes and things like that. So, as long as he doesn't have, like, Flash Cannon, and he might have Mirror Shot, I think it's called, but he's going to go for Magnet Bomb, so that's going to do a lot, but it is hitting us from the physical side, I believe, so we're able to take that no problem, and as long as he doesn't have Sturdy, he is done skis. He does, of course, have Sturdy. That was obvious. So, let me think here, because that did, with our leftovers, I know we can take a crit here, so we're just going to stay in and go for the Magnitude as he hits with another Magnet Bomb. It's a little bit scary, but we're going to be able to knock him out no matter what our Magnitude hits on, and that's going to be it for the Magnemite. Now, the last guy had a couple steel Pokemon. He had a Clink as well, so we might see one of those coming up. I think this is kind of priming us to get ready for this gym leader, and he wants to learn Stun Spore. Sunnyside, that's actually really interesting, bud. What could we get rid of? I like having Reflect. I like Grass Knot and Acid and Leech Seed. I think I'm going to pass on Stun Spore, but I think we'll be all right. Okay, Dwayne, get your lefties going here, bud. These Steel-type trainers are scary, especially in the rain. There's a Clink. So I have a tough decision here. Do I want to stay in on the Clink, or do I want to switch? I'm thinking it makes sense to go into Lukey here, because if he happens to have like a Mirror Shot or something like that, a Steel-type move that is from the special side, it will definitely knock us out. So he's going to go for the Charge, which does boost special defense, and also gives him a nice little attack boost on his electric moves. I'm going to go for the Thunder Shock, see how much it does. That does virtually nothing. He does the Vice Grip. Ooh. Did a little bit more than I wanted, but we do have the lefties, which is nice. I can just go for another Thunder Shock here. I don't want to waste my overheats just yet, because I kind of might need them. And I don't want my special attack to drop, because then I have to switch around and stuff. So let's just go for a couple Thunder Shocks here. Maybe he will, he's going to go for another Thunder Shock. So there's his Thunder Shock, and that, I believe, reduces his charge, I think. I don't know if that keeps his charge or not. I'm not positive. It looks like his special defense did not drop, so another Vice Grip, that's fine. It was so good that there was that Nuzlocke trainer that gave us those, that we had to buy them, but those lefties in the last episode, that was really good because it's made things a little easier for me. I don't have to rely too much on potions. We do have some residual recovery, but it's not too drastic that I think it's like unfair. And a Porygon is his last Pokemon. He's gonna get our Levitate here, which is fine. Porygon, that's interesting. I love Porygon, guys. Porygon 2, I mentioned on Twitter the other day that I've been playing competitive since Gen 3, is when I started competitive, because of the Battle Frontier, which was amazing. And Porygon 2 was one of my absolute favorite Pokemon to use in competitive battling. It was so phenomenal. The fact that it was so incredibly bulky from both physical and defensive sides, or especially defensive side. I mean, this thing is amazing. I absolutely love Porygon. And he's like really beasting us right now with those Psybeams. So I'm gonna switch in a Swiper here because I really don't want to take any hits, and I might use a couple potions after this because I don't want to end up just getting to the top of this hill and then having... He's got Recover! Wow, Porygon, you're such a pain in my butt right now. Let's go for the wing attack. He's just gonna recover. So he's got Recover. He's got Psybeam, which I know he can take no problem. I don't think he's gonna have any electric moves. Sharpen to boost his attack, which is kind of irrelevant. And he's actually faster than us too. And we get the crit. I like it a lot. So I'm rocking my St. Louis Rampardo shirt today, baby. Not too shabby. And Lukey's getting experience, Sunnyside getting big experience, and I think we're good to go here. Taking down Raymond. I do want to see if I have a couple potions here, just to heal up the squad a little bit, just to be safe. We got a few super potions, nothing too drastic, but I think Lukey will benefit, and we'll have to pick up some more in the next town if we get an opportunity to. We only have one left. It's a little scary, but let's see. This is a long route, ladies and gentlemen. This is like one of the longest. Ooh, a double battle with Burmy and Tranquil. That's too bad that the this is a male Burmy and we don't have it, but this is a very long route, ladies and gentlemen. I am surprised that we have to go this far. We got another trainer right here, another one. I don't want to... Oh, there's another trainer right here. I feel like I have to jump down. I just have to. You're really tall. I gotta take on all the trainers. I just have to. She's got a Pichu. Well, that's interesting. We're definitely gonna switch out. I'm not staying on Pichu. This is a good opportunity for Dwayne. I love having this ground type Pokemon. I love it. I love it a lot, especially with all these electric types. It's just unfortunate. He's gonna confuse us. Of course you're gonna confuse me with Sweet Kiss. I've never been the biggest fan of baby Pokemon. I just, you know, I think they're cool in the fact that they allow you, and you know what, let me actually, you know, restate that. I've never been a huge fan of baby Pokemon because I've never used them really myself, but I know there's things like Little Cup and stuff where you can actually use them, and I guess, you know, Pokemon like Munchlax aren't completely unviable and competitive in the lower tiers. It does, actually, I remember using Munchlax in like Gen 5 NU. It was so bulky. But Pokemon like Pichu, you know, I mean, I get it. It's like Pikachu, the main thing of Pokemon, right? But it's a Pichu at the end of the day. Like, come on. I don't know if this Magnitude's gonna kill, to be honest, because it's a Magnitude 5, and he dropped our attack. Yeah, it's not even gonna kill. But it's pretty clear that this Pichu can't touch us. It's got Thunder Shock, Sweet Kiss, Tail Whip, and Charm. So he can't touch us, so we're gonna knock him out, no problem. But I remember the introduction of baby Pokemon, really cool feature. Magby and things like that, Bonsly and stuff in Gen 2. I don't know if Bonsly was Gen 2, but Magby and Elekid, and I remember them being like the coolest Pokemon ever, but since then I just feel like the baby Pokemon's useful. Ooh, Pikachu is in this grass. Wow, so I'm actually a fan of Pikachu. I know he's like the mascot of Pokemon, but I've always been a fan of Pikachu. I always thought he was super cute. And I think it was a great mascot, obviously. The franchise is so incredibly successful. And I think a lot of that is because of Pikachu. I think the original mascot was supposed to be Clefairy, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it was switched to Pikachu because they wanted it a little bit more, or less gender specific, I guess. Clefairy's more so attributed to female. It's a little bit more feminine. Whereas Nidoran female is awesome. Whereas Pikachu is a little bit more neutral. And it's the star with Ash. Imagine though, imagine if the anime had Clefairy as the main Pokemon. I feel like it wouldn't have been nearly as successful. And I know that sounds really dumb, but Pikachu is such a like versatile Pokemon, and it's like, I think its character was so much more, I don't know, so much better with Ash. I'm a little bit worried about the Shellos, can I be honest? I'm gonna make the smart play here and just go into Invincible because I don't want him to go for like a rain boosted water move since we're sitting here in the rain. He's gonna go for, whoa! I'm gonna be honest, it was an amazing idea to switch there because that would have done over half to something that didn't resist. Now, I don't remember if Shellos is ground type as well. It looks like it's not based on that damage. I wish I had Giga Drain. He's gonna go for Harden. I'm debating on whether I want to put him to sleep or just fire off a couple grass knots and hope that we get it in a 3-hit KO. It looks like it's going to be close. That's going to be a 4-hit KO on this Shellos. Oh my god. This thing is so bulky and he looks so weird. Shellos just looks so weird, guys. I have no idea. It's just such a funky looking Pokemon. Look at it. Alright, we're going to be able to knock it out after one more. He's going to go for hidden. What is this? Oh, I'm so scared. I was so scared that that was like... I guess the worst it could have been is ice because fire is reduced from the rain right now. But oh my god, I was so scared for a second there that HP was going to be HP ice. Or maybe psychic, I guess, would have been bad too. Flying. Oh my god, that's scary. He's got 3. Don't have more Shellos. A Burmy. Alright. So Burmy's pure bug type. So we're actually going to switch, I think. I think we're going to go into Dwayne here. So Burmy can't really touch Dwayne. I don't believe he has any grass moves at this point in time. I don't think he learns like Vine Whip or anything. He's got HP. Oh my god. That was scary. I think that's HP water. I think. Let's go to Swiper. Wow. That's really scary because I'm out of potions here. Like, oh my god, the damage from this Burmy right now. Alright, so part of me wants him to go for Protect. He's actually... I went for Pursuit by accident. That was stupid. He's going for Tackle, so that's fine. If he went for Bug Bite, that would have been really bad. I kind of want him to Protect, just because I'll get more leftovers. But he's just not going to. We're just going to kill him with a Wing Attack. Oh my god. That was really scary, man. He had super effective HP on Dwayne. This game is not messing around, man. I mean, Burmy does learn Hidden Power by itself. And of course, Pikachu. So I have to switch. We have to go into Dwayne. And we have to hope that this Pikachu is not carrying Hidden Power. I don't really have anything else that can come in on a Pikachu. I mean, Rotom can, but Overheat's not going to do too much. He's going for Electro Ball, so that's fine with me. I don't know if we have lefties on Dwayne. I don't... Yeah, we do. Okay, good. So we're going to get 3 HP. That's not bad. And we could just fire off a Magnitude, and it should destroy him. He's got Tail Whip, so we can actually just wall Pikachu entirely, which is wonderful. That would have been scary. Magnitude 9. Goodbye, Pikachu. I'll see you later. See ya, buddy. Goodbye. Whew. Oh my god, that was scary. It's a good thing I used that potion earlier. Pokemon growing levels or leveling up. We're gonna beat Merrick. We're getting lots of money too, which is nice. Oh boy, this looks like I should heal because this is scary. Let's heal up on Dwayne or Swiper. Who's more important to me? I feel like Dwayne is, really. I feel like Dwayne is. And unfortunately, Lukey is just not in a good situation right now because of this rain. I want this rain to stop. I'm gonna lead with Dwayne, and we're just gonna hope that these guys have their steel Pokemon again. Zeus, this has gone on long enough. I know why Team Olympus is taking over the Pokehadron Collider, and let me tell you, you will never succeed. You don't have the time caller. There will be no danger as long as we can keep you from finding it. Is that so? I know someone who might disagree with you. Isn't that right? aDrive. What? aDrive, did you hear what he just said? He's bluffing, right? If they truly have the time caller, then the world as we know it could be doomed. Are they telling the truth? Please, aDrive, they can't be. No, it can't be. Believe it, Aria, it was a shame you never chose to join us all those years ago. You could have had a taste of this. Wahaha! Feast your eyes on the almighty Shaman, the legendary Pokemon. It can't be! No, I will not stand to see another brave Pokemon enslaved, and I will fight against the corruption of this Pokemon as well. I won't fight you today. Shaman, clear us a path. We're done evacuating Nyasa town. Let's go to the Pokehadron Collider. Wahaha! I'll see you later. Okay, so I am very glad that we don't have to take on Shaman right now. Can I be honest with you? Because that thing destroys everything except for Lukey, and it is raining right now, and I do not want to take on Shaman. This is not good. They found one of the most powerful artifacts known to mankind, and they've already used it to summon a rare and powerful Pokemon. We can still beat them, right? I don't know. I honestly don't know. aDrive, have you ever met the legend researcher? He lives in Superior Town and he researches legendary Pokemon. I need you to go see him. He has a book explaining the origins of the universe. aDrive, you need to know how big of a threat this is. That book explains everything. We'll wait for your return. So is that it? I have to backtrack all the way back now? Oh, is it gonna teleport me? Ah, aDrive made the long trek back to Superior Town. I like it. I like the teleportation. I dig it a lot. Looks like his tree got bopped down here. What is this thing? All right, so we have to talk to this guy. Oh, hey there. Sorry about the mess. I haven't been cleaning the lab lately. I've been on field work, like the unknown mission that you helped me with, remember? Well, I may have gotten a bit distracted. I'm studying this statue. I think it may be of a legendary Pokemon. You can help if you want. I've been collecting scriptures about prophecies about legendary Pokemon. My research is in the book on the table if you want to check it out. Maybe you'll find a legendary Pokemon. Alright, so let's check this out. It's the book the professor was talking about. Read what it says. In the ancient void, there was nothing. Then there was an egg. A golden egg. A powerful egg. Inside this egg, there was the beast known as Arceus, or Arceus. Arceus, the original Pokemon. Arceus created the world as we know it, time, space, and antimatter, and created awe-inspiring beasts to guard them. Arceus created life to inhabit the world, and then sealed himself away in his own dimension. Before he did this, however, he created the Pokemon to... The book is too burnt to keep reading. Oh, aDrive. Sorry about the mess. Oh, the professor sent you here. That must mean Team Olympus found the time caller, right? This isn't good. We need to talk. How do I put this? Remember that unknown you saw in the cave? It was pretty powerful, right? Imagine that kind of power times a couple billion, and you have the power of a legendary Pokemon. See, the time caller allows its user to splice the fabric of time to bring something to the past to the present. Effectively, it calls a Pokemon from another time. If Team Olympus has that, then they could catch every legendary Pokemon ever. And if they... Remember how I told you to go visit Wilson in Fanga City? Wilson is one of the lead scientists at the Pokehadron Collider. It's just, they can summon a really powerful Pokemon at the Pokehadron Collider if they use the time caller. You read the myth of Arceus, right? Well, it says that Arceus created the universe and then fell into a deep sleep. But last year, I asked myself, if Arceus created the world, who maintains it? Suddenly, everything began to click into place. Those strange writings nobody could understand, those weird hieroglyphs. From what I can gather, Arceus created a Pokemon with power to match its own, to watch over the universe in its absence. The scriptures say this Pokemon can travel through time, bend dimensions, and more. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but can you imagine if such a Pokemon fell into Team Olympus's hands? You better go. Go find the professor and tell him what I told you. Alright, so we're gonna have to teleport again, hopefully. And we're gonna long trek back, so that's good. Thank you for teleporting us, game. The legend researcher called us and told us what he told you. It's very worrying, isn't it? Your mother went off to Blackfist City over the Chroman Circle. That giant circular island is the center of the region. Team Olympus had quarantined Nyasa Town. There's only a few stragglers left, and... Holy sh... What was that? Oh my god, that's why they quarantined off Nyasa Town. Nyasa Town, it's... Oh my god, they've destroyed it! I have to go, and aDrive, I'm sorry. I need to rock climb in scale of the most of the rock regions ahead, but the rocks ahead look scalable. Okay. So I guess we can climb up these rocks, they're saying. Ah, we have much to do, ladies and gentlemen, much to do here. We have rocks to climb and many a things going on here. Is this a new route? I don't think it is. Let me just double check. Pokegear here. Looks like we're actually in Nyasa Town now? Is that really where we're at? I want to just double check. Route 307, and this is Nyasa Town. So we do have a new capture here, so we might as well see what we can find. Can I climb up this? Yeah, let's climb it. Why not? So there are some encounters down there. I believe we should probably just grab one. Let's do that. Let's grab the encounter for Nyasa Town, which looks like it has been destroyed here. So let's climb down these rocks. We're gonna get the first encounter we run into here. I am gonna swap out Invincible as well. So we do have Sleep Powder, which is nice for catching Pokemons. We're gonna find out what we're gonna run into here in the wild of Nyasa Town. Of course, a new Pokemon is in front of us here soon. If I ever run into anything, of course. Come on. Where are you? There's really no Pokemon here? What's going on? Is this like a non-encounter route? There's grass. Why is there no encounters? This is very strange. Well, maybe all the Pokemon got scared away. Alright, well, we'll just assume for now there's no Pokemon, I guess. I thought for sure I'd be able to get a Pokemon, but... And there's a cave up ahead. Well, that's weird that there's no Pokemon here, but I think we have to just go to this cave. Oh, looks like there's a lot of things going on here. There's another cave over there. There's some trees, but you knew about the trees. Some more rocks. There's another patch of grass right here. Might as well go see what's going on over here really quickly. But 2 caves to go into, which means a new encounter, and we'll just run real quick here. Nothing. There's got to be an item against this rock here. Otherwise, this rock probably wouldn't exist. So, let's see. This is where I used to live. How can everything I know be long gone just like that? Oh, wow. So we used to live in Nyasa town, if you remember at the beginning of the game, but we had to emergently go through this escape route to get to where we're at, get our first Pokemon, which is of course Invincible, so on and so forth. And it looks like, I mean, we obviously can go into that cave as well. So I think what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna pick up here in the next episode. Looks like there's plenty stuff coming up, so I hope you guys are super duper stoked. I certainly am. That's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. If you could hit that like button for me, 1,500 likes, of course, our like goal. Hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget our question of the day: who is your favorite Psychic type Pokemon? As we get Sunnyside leveled up here, hopefully into an Executor very soon. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. I will catch you guys later. Peace.